then you realize that it all starts, like, even you sabotage your own self, the way you talk to yourself, you know, you tell yourself, how about how our Asian parents always call us fat and ugly? I don't know why they do that all the time.
True.
I don't know what's, like, culturally, I mean, I love Vietnamese people.
But they keep feeding you rice.
Yeah. Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Rice and Shine Show. It's Linh Podetti.
Jennifer Ko.
Oh, and where's Jacqui?
Jacqui Ashley. Ladies, have you tried this?
So this is the thing that my friends have been talking about, and I'm gonna try it and see what it's like.
Okay.
But it's called what is it?
I've got to explain, okay?
Yes.
So this is salted egg potato chips.
And is it, you can only get it in Singapore or something?
No, this one, Singapore is the fish skin.
They use fish skin in Singapore.
Ah,
This one
okay.
is potato chips.
Okay, well maybe it's a fish skin, maybe it's this, but anyway, I have heard that it's really delicious.
Yeah. So
It's addictive.
And you like it.
Okay, so explain what salted eggs is. Okay, Jen, maybe you can explain.
Jeez, why am I explaining salted egg? Okay, salted egg is just egg. They put it in salt for a long time, for a while, and then it becomes like salted inside. So when they actually boil it, if you were to boil it and cut it open, the whole thing is a bit salted. But I think these one they just use the egg yolk and the raw egg yolk and somehow put it through the thing.
Oh, and guys, I forgot to tell you what this topic is about. The topic is about relationship with yourself, right? In the previous video, we talked about relationship with others, trying to find your ideal partner, but it all starts with yourself. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how to know yourself better and love yourself so that you can attract a lot more people. But let me try this and then get back to the topic, don't we?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
I love food anyway, so.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you call it? Pointed or whatever that word is.
What?
It's like that stinky flavor.
Tofu.
Oh,
Sticky tofu.
Pointed? Or is that a word?
Pungent.
Pungent.
Oh my God! What are you saying?
Pointed?
Should we cut
Pungent.
Should we cut this?
No, this is raw. Why do we have to cut it? I'm a fox.
Yeah.
I come from Vietnam and I still don't know a lot of words.
Okay.
It's pungent. I don't
Really?
like it.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I actually really enjoy it. I'm actually.
No, I
Yeah.
want to vomit.
More for us.
All right.
Yes.
Anyway, let's talk about loving yourself.
Let's put this
And
away.
how did I not love myself for a long, long time? Because my family didn't know how to show any love. Like, I've never seen my parents hold each other's hand, affection, nothing. They don't know how to say, I love you, sorry, nothing. So I was just a very lost soul. I was craving for love. And so I didn't realize I lacked love until I was in my late 20s. Like, because I had all these problems of keeping on going on to relationships after relationship, but I didn't know my actual core problem, which was afraid of being alone and needing love.
I don't know, because growing up I just thought it was what is love, right? When your reality of every day, you don't see. There's no signs of expression of.
Also,
of
your
love
parents
or-
didn't show love
Yeah.
either.
So then when I grew up a bit older, I just thought it was an Asian thing. Because
Oh,
when
yeah.
I went to school and in Australia, you see all the other parents and children, and they were all showing hugs and kissing and all those things. And growing up, I don't think I was ever hugged by my mum or dad or kissed by my mum or dad. So I didn't even know such things.
Did they say I love you? Talked about it?
No, they don't even say I love you. So
Okay.
then I actually thought that was very much an Asian thing.
Okay, so you
know.
didn't have a problem with it.
No, because when you don't know any better, you just think this is normal. So what is the problem if this is normal?
Okay.
Yeah, that's same as me. Like my parents didn't say, they showed love in a different way, right? As in giving, right? Materialistic stuff,
Okay.
right? But they never said I love you or showed probably hugs. Up to hugs, that's probably the extent of it.
But it's when they are very like controlling, slap me in the face, and and making me work at a young age, and just the stuff that I felt I was treated, it wasn't good. So I was very miserable and upset, and so I was lacking. Like, I want affection. I want to know that someone cared, and so I guess the question is like, what was your journey in learning to love yourself or knowing yourself?
Well, I grew up with parents who they worked really, really hard, and I think that the other thing is time, not spending enough time with us, being able to show how much they love. They showed us differently in a different way by giving money. So when I grew up, I had to learn by observing, and going through mistakes, through relationships. and realizing I actually also went through a lot of personal development
Oh,
to my
yes,
later
same.
stage. So that was when I really realized that, you know, in order for you to give love, you also have to start from a place of loving yourself first, right?
Yes,
Right?
100%. So
For
we all
yourself.
were in personal development.
Yeah.
And what was your turning point to getting to personal development?
I think, same. I think my children were about like 15, 16. And I
So
just
how old
knew-
were you then?
Don't ask. Never ask. because at that point, as a mom and as a single mom, I was thinking, I just have to make sure that my kids have something better, because by that point you kind of you know that something's not quite right, but you don't know what it is. So that's the seeking, the looking for journey. So that's when I started taking my children to personal development and wanting to do that together with the kids so that we can be on the same page and and working at it.
Yeah, I guess so. The whole turning point for all of us is realizing that we can improve our lives. Like, we knew life doesn't have to be always problematic, right? So I realized that by meeting people to fulfill my love, it just weren't going to work. Like, I need to love myself. And then so finding Tony Robbins, going to seminars, like we love seminars, and you just keep
Working on yourself.
Then you realize that it all starts, like, even you sabotage your own self, the way you talk to yourself, you tell yourself how about how our Asian parents always call us fat and ugly. I don't know why they do that all the time. I don't know what's like culturally. I mean, I love Vietnamese people,
But they keep feeding you rice.
Yeah.
they show. This is the funniest thing. You know how they go, okay, I show love, and my parents are saying, I show love through food, right? They show love through food. So they'll put food in front of your face, and then they put more food in front of your face, and then they'll tell you that you're getting fat, or you're putting on weight, or you're looking really old now, or whatever that is. And I think it's, I don't know,
it's
is
so
that
sad.
an Asian thing? Hey, guys, if that's an Asian thing, please let us know.
100%. So I want to confess, I developed bulimia. I had a body image problem. So from the age of, in my teenage years till late, I was taking diet pills. I was trying everything because I just didn't feel perfect. And so my relationship with myself was horrible, with the way I didn't like the way I look. I didn't love myself. I didn't feel like anyone loved me, so, but it starts with the family. But the whole point is this: you can still change. You don't go, but my parents made me do this, or this happened. It was like, no, this isn't my life. Now I'm going to go through personal development and keep learning whatever area it is: health, fitness, mindset, and then change myself.
Correct. Blaming doesn't help you to change. First of all, is having the awareness that you have this and understand that through that you can take responsibility to changing your life, changing the way you see yourself and feel also, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I mean, so then if we are surrounded by people that may be negative and telling us, like, let's say our own parents saying, oh, you're fat, or you're this, what would be your tip around that now? Let's say you're around your
I'm
family.
not sure, because my father used to feed us, and then he'd say, you're fat, go and exercise. Like, just gave us a whole bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm like, right, so.
I think now once you're certain with yourself and you love yourself, you kind of laugh at the joke, right? But when you don't love yourself, everything they say, you believe it. I was like, oh yeah, I am going to be fat, or that is true. Whereas now it's kind of like, you don't know any better, or you actually have a limiting belief around that. So I ain't going to, like listen to what you're actually saying.
I guess for myself is I have a partner who actually loves me very much, but he shows love by encourage me to do what I want and things like that, but also encourage me to look best. And usually most of the time is, you're getting too fat, you should stop eating.
And you don't take offense to that.
No, actually I don't.
Yeah. That's because you love yourself. You're so full. And
because I just the funniest thing is, I just look at him and just laugh, because I know that he didn't come from a bad intention, but even though if you actually hear it, it comes out really bad, but I just know that he's a kind person, very caring, so he doesn't mean any malice, but he's thinking that this is his idea. I need you to be fit and healthy because you want to be healthy. You don't want to be like unhealthy. So instead of saying, I don't want you to be unhealthy, he goes, you're getting really fat. You should stop eating.
It's just the way he says it.
Yes. Did you go and step on the scale? And I used to be told to step on the scale every morning.
And I say, don't do that. That is actually not healthy for you to weighing yourself every day, because you fluctuate in weight.
I know.
But I guess it comes down to, like, what would be some of the tips that you do to build up that confidence or self-esteem?
There's one good tip, actually. I encourage you guys to do this. It's, if you've ever heard of Louise Hay actually recommend this, it's called the mirror work. So you look at yourself in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, and you look at yourself and say, I love you. I love you, Jacqui Ashley. And I usually just give
so beautiful.
So this is what I do. I give myself a wink. I say, I love you, Jacqui Ashley, and I wink.
Wink at yourself. That's so
Just
cute.
to put some fun in there.
Yeah.
You know, when you do that,
Yeah.
and when you do the exercise, make sure you look into your eyes, because that connection to yourself, when you have that relationship to yourself, you'll mirror it out.
Yeah, so affirmations.
Yeah.
Do you have any other tips?
Yeah, I think I accidentally did that.
Accidentally.
I didn't know it was told by Louise Hayes, but usually, because you know how I told you, like sometimes I write things in the mirror and I look at it in the morning and stuff like that. So sometimes I look at myself and I kind of go, oh yeah, you're fine, you're doing good, doesn't matter. You know, if whoever thinks you're a bit fat, a bit whatever, but I'm happy with you, right? Yeah. So that was just my thing.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Also, you know, with me, yeah, I think it's affirmation and being able to catch your negative thoughts of what you say to yourself. And over the time, you know, now I'm really like alert with the way I think. So I always put positive things.
Yeah.
But one thing for me to control my day is that I wake up really early, 3:30 a.m. nowadays.
Whoa.
Now, what is that? Is that it's my own self-care. Because the thing is, we all want to have more time for ourselves and love ourselves, but we don't have time for it because we're busy with our kids, busy with our family. So my tip for you is wake up earlier, like give yourself that time. So the first thing for me is spending time with myself. I would journal, I meditate, I go to the gym. It's all me, me, me. And when you fill yourself up with self-care like that, you can't help to feel good about yourself. And exercising isn't, okay, there's two benefits, the looking good, but feeling good. When I come out of the gym, I'm energized.
Yeah, because it can create endorphins.
Yes. So because you can say all you like, but if you energetically don't feel good about yourself, you can't be happy either. And now to take control of your day is wake up a lot earlier so that there is no excuse with, you know, with what happens in life.
And even if you don't wake up earlier, I think the point is to set a time for yourself, that me time, because that is really, really important. Because if you think about it, you work on yourself and you're unhappy yourself, a more confident self, that also affects everyone around you too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that is it, guys. If you agree with any of the things we said, love to hear in the comments below. And if you'd like to share one of your top affirmation that you say to yourself, or if you do any weird things like winking in the mirror, let us know, because I kind of don't do that. But I do say to my kids to say, I love myself, you know, do something crazy, because it's not just, if you just say, I love myself, like that is not real.
You gotta
That's
mean
not
it,
energy. You
right?
gotta mean it.
You gotta mean
You gotta
it.
say it with energy. But yeah, love to hear any crazy things that you do in the comments below.
At the end of the day, I think it's all about time management. So manage your time nicely and make sure that you schedule time for yourself.
And be kind to yourself.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. It's Linh Podetti.
Jennifer KO.
Jacqui Ashley.
And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so that you get notification for when the video is up. See you next time.